He's doing a lot of damage. He's gonna die. My god, Charizard is taking down. Oh, a misclick. But yeah, Azog coming in and killing Glorfindel. Well done, Charizard, for taking down this hero. Welcome to Command for Middle-earth. My name is Enrique and this is the ladder. Yesterday, Charizard was playing a few games and he faced Gimli, the ranked 12 in the ladder currently. Also our featured game, Charizard versus Gimli, Goblins versus Elves. But before we get into the game, we're gonna look at a few stats. Yesterday's rank 1 is Awe Hawe, rank 2 Ghost Boy, and rank 3 Solas. Ghost Boy on a tear to get number 1 from Awe Hawe. Only needs 40 more points to be able to take the throne. Cardi has the most played as usual, 148. Yesterday he played 144. We have a hot streak, PBR, 7 wins. Dominic, the newcomer, 6 wins. And Charizard, 5 wins. For yesterday hot streak, he didn't lose any games between those sessions. Then we have Giant Slayer, Wrogashz, Loro Park, and Baron. They defeated FoxSer, Unro, and Mattis with a big rank difference of 90 ranks, 89 ranks, and 43 ranks. Do we have the climbers? Climbers with people that have gone from a very low ranking to a very high ranking. It's Bagel or Leggab going from rank 198 to rank 83, which is a 115 rank jump. And then we have Baron going from 126 to 68, which is a 58 jump. And finally, it is Dominic going from the 72nd to 36th, which is a 36 rank jump. Exactly double. As we got the rifles, Orcy very dominant in the rifles. He's been playing a lot of people throughout the game. Orcy versus Xerix 4 games, Guardi versus Orcy 4 games, and Orcy versus Levo 3 games. Marathon also Orcy doing a 1 hour marathon game against Levo, and the maps are Shallow of the Isen and Enchanted River. Now, this was yesterday's stats. Let's go to West Arthedain watching Charizard versus Gimli. Welcome to West Arthedain. This is Gimli versus Falcon. We are versus Charizard. I'm sorry. I'm gonna get used to saying that name. Charizard is playing in red and is commanding the armies of the Goblin. And on the right side we have the Elven player Gimli playing in yellow, the colors of Ghost Boy. Charizard opening with a normal 3 tunnel and a Rex, and the Elven player is doing the same. However, he goes Rex first and then the Melon 3. This is a 36-minute game, so we're gonna skip a few moments. Let's see what the opening is going to be like. The Elven player going to, let's watch from the perspective of the Elven player. He's going to creep 400 command point limit. That means he has an extra farm. And the Goblin player is going to harass, sending his first battalion of Goblin warriors to the other side of the map. Gimli creating a few soldiers, the soldiers of Lorien, the Lorien warriors, trying to counter and grab these battalions of these warriors of the Goblins before they take a Melon Tree down. Is that gonna happen? Yes! Well done, Gimli, stopping Falcon for harassment. I don't think Falcon was hopeful to stop this attack, but at least he bought some time. These units are not in his base now, but they have to defend. Very well done. Mr. Charizard is spotting the Cav and can now prepare for it accordingly. Probably expected it because the Fissure is already ready and the Fissure is already level 2. Meantime, the Elven player is harassing on the top side of the field, taking out the cave troll, and with that, the cave itself. Getting a lot of money from that after taking the Warg pit. On the other side, the Goblins, 2 battalions, enough to destroy the Wargs, getting a little bit of money. Horde bonus being activated, and Gimli is losing his Lorien warriors. without doing any damage. This is very beneficial. Let's skip a little bit to the future.
We travel from Lorien.
The women and children must stand up and fight.
The Kev of Gimli, destroying the goblin camp, getting a little bit of money. Same goes for the goblins on the top side. The Falcon killing his own race for those treasures. And the cave troll is ruining the armies of the elves. Trying to dodge the pikes, running and trampling the Rohan peasants. And the goblin warriors are killing the pikes. Pikes going into the porcupine formation, trying to survive as long as they can. And on the other side of the map, the Cav is destroying some tunnels. 600 command points for the Elven player, Gimli, and 500 command points for the Goblin player, Charizard. Elf now, a big army. However, the Goblins also not too shabby with this amount of Goblin warriors. He is grouping together with one troll, and the armies are fighting. There is on the bottom side a harassment, and on the top side of the map is harassment. And I don't think Gimli is expecting this right side attack. Now he spots it. He is moving his unit to the right side while keeping the attack happening on the base of the Goblins, hoping to force the Goblin player to retreat. He's gonna lose 2 farms. Unless the trample is good. The trample is very good even. Another trample, he's losing 1 farm. Is he losing the other farm? No, he is protecting the other troll cage. The cave troll of the other melon tree. The cave troll running away and retreating armies from the Elven player, trying to protect his base. But the troll in the end going down. I think I heard rallying call being used, but I don't see exactly where. Nobody got hit by it. Maybe that's a visual bug. No, rallying call was not being used. War chat maybe? No. Just an attack. There was just an attack. Command point 650 versus 750. Goblin player now in the lead with farms and tunnels. Let's skip a little bit ahead.
Lorien archers ready for battle.
Big attack in the middle of the map. The combination of cavalry with pikes and archers is maybe a little bit too much for Charizard. However, the splitting of the army makes it so it's very easy for the Goblin player to clean this up. Ooh, bats being used. This is demoting or debuffing the enemies of the Goblins. Rallying call being used to recount and re-affect those that debuff. It's now an even playing field. War chant though is creating a little bit more of an advantage for the Goblin player, and I think the Elves are losing more melon trees. At the same time, the Elven player is going to destroy a few of those tunnels, but there is a big army in front of the in the front of the base of Gimli. Charizard putting a lot of pressure on it and has his... Oh, it doesn't have a hero. It's a bats. I got tricked. Glorfindel on the field though is a little bit more difficult for the Goblin player to stop the harass when Glorfindel is mounted on the horse. However, he does not need to worry about that. He just goes into the base and the Goblin warriors are body blocking the spikes while the trolls are taking down the farms. 525 command point limit. That means there's only 5. So only 5 melon trees in the base of the Elven player. Oh, big trample, but the troll, the Cav is being hit by the trolls. He needs to build a well or a mirror in the base to heal these Cav up. Meanwhile, the Elven player is losing a few of these units. A arrow volley being used, really hampering these pikes. And meanwhile, Glorfindel with his cavalry is destroying those tunnels. On the bottom side of the field, there is a battalion of pikes going to the cave troll. Maybe get some money. Nope. Is prioritizing the melon tree. Trying to get the money and the income down for the Elven player. Yeah, Glorfindel is a problem. Glorfindel is probably strong enough to kill these pikes. He's not bothered by it. No, he's running away from them. Armies being cleaned up by the armies of goblins, and there's only 300 units on the map for the Elven player. If you look at the Goblin player, he has 563 and 800 command points, which means he is economically in the lead right now. Charizard is showing who is boss to the rank 12 Gimli player. For now, the Kev is the only problem that goblins have to deal with, because there's no infantry to stop this harass, and Charizard is forcing Glorfindel to retreat, in a way stopping the harassment. The damage that Gimli is doing is unfortunately not enough, and Thranduil is on the field. Thranduil, a very powerful hero to deal with these cave trolls and these one units, these one person units, battalions. Another relentless attack by Charizard. Taking down a level 2 Melon Tree. Hopefully. But also feeding Thranduil at the same time. Already level 4. Well, almost level 4. One more shot. He's not doing it. He's going to the other side, trying to defend the barracks. Because there's only one archery battalion. Oh. Thranduil. Cool hero. I like Thranduil. Let's see if Shelob is coming out. He has enough tunnels to do so. A lot of money for the Goblin player. 550 command points versus 950. Almost 1000 command points for Charizard. Charizard playing a very good game. Elven player though cleaning up his base and is now ready to start harassing again after Glorfindel killed these goblins. Maybe he should focus the marauders. The less marauders the Goblin player has, the better it is. 400 units. 400 command points of units on the field for the Goblin player, 400 command points of units on the field for the Elven player. The armies are even.
This is the way.
650 command points. The Elven player Gimli should start building more farms, maybe even get builders. He has a lot of money, he has a lot of power points. It's arrow volley and eagles versus the spiderlings and Vorchant and bats. I think PowerPoint advantage for elves is very telling. Eagles being used and immediately targeting the farms, trying to get more of those farms down, but the Goblin player has so many of them, he can miss a few of these farms. This is 2 tunnels going down, maybe even getting a builder. Yes, getting a builder and another tunnel going down. Yeah, the Eagles cleaning up more tunnels. Bit weird to use such an expensive 15-point summon to only destroy these the tunnels. And even though the Elven player has more command points, I feel like the spiderlings are way more efficient than the arrow volley. So the pathing for battle points is a bit more in favor of the Goblin player, Charizard. The summoned eagles are now targeting these cave trolls and taking them both down if they have enough time. No, only one, but there is a pikes. Charizard running his troll into some random pikes in the middle of the map, losing them, unfortunately. Another builder going down and a worm spellbook being taken. Wait, did I hear it? No, it did not summon. Ooh, running Marauder Pikeman into the... There's the summon. Maybe getting 2 buildings and a battalion of elves. Ooh, just dodging it. At least getting the big damage done to the armies. But also damaging his own units, I think. And there goes the barracks. A worm is very, very... Oh, he's leaving. Vulnerable to these pikes. Ooh, getting a level 3 melon tree. That's very good. The worm is doing damage. Well done. Charizard taking a level 3 farm. This is a very well use of the worm. Doing way more damage than the eagles at this point. Is he able to move again? Yes, he can move again, but he is losing it. harassment being done on the top side of the field by Glorfindel. Glorfindel now at a very high level. He is level 5 already, getting his purity. And now the summon being used to kill Glorfindel. Is he going to catch Glorfindel? He cannot escape from the spike. If he goes onto the mount, he will lose his life. And there's a lot of damage. Even through the purity, he's doing a lot of damage. He's going to die. My god, Charizard is taking down... Oh, a misclick! But yeah, Azog coming in and killing Glorfindel. Well done, Charizard, for taking down this hero. Thranduil, however, very good defensive units. Already level 7, getting fed so much. He has Deadeye and Move Unseen. Thranduil can now move stealthily with Wild Walk. Already like level 2, he can do that. On the bottom side of the field, we have a lot of goblins taking down more of these melon trees. And it is 1,000 command points versus 775. Losing a level 2 is gonna hurt. But the middle of the map is full of melon trees. The same place where the army is. I think it's very smart of Gimli to build trees where his army is, so he can easily defend it. But the backstabbing of Charizard with the red colors. Yeah, there is no shot these Marauders are gonna survive. Mirkwood Archers in the field as well for Gimli. There's 3 barracks. Probably built one of them because he thought he was gonna lose the top barracks, but he wasn't. He protected the 2 barracks. Oh, this is very strong. The bats being used, reducing the army of, reducing the armor of the elves. Oh, the troll turning around and hitting the wrong side. He could have done so major damage, but the game is still won by Azog. Azog is fighting. Did Thranduil die? Oh no, Thranduil was in the back using the Deadeye. And yeah, Azog is gonna lose his life because he's not as fast as Thranduil is, I think. 55 to 60. Yeah, he can be caught. Oh, he's running into it. He's now fighting again. Oh, he's running back. 650 command points. A lot of melon trees being killed by the goblin player Charizard. We're gonna skip forward a little bit more. There's so much action on the field. There's no time to skip forward. There's another tree going down. The trolls and the marauders are doing a madness. And Glorfindel has to retreat again to stop Charizard from taking so many farms. The problem is, by doing this, by sending all these armies in, he is feeding the heroes of the Elven player, which is pretty much the win con. These Mirkwood Archers are doing a great job, and they are leveling as well. But Glorfindel needs to rest. He starts going to places now, because otherwise Charizard is having free reign. Charizard's losing the farms on the top, losing the tunnels on the top side of the map. Still have 1,000 command points though, because he built a lot of farms on the bottom side of the map. And he has intact level 3 farms, tunnels. Dude. I cannot speak anymore. I think also I'm getting a little bit ill. That's not a good sign. That never is a good sign. Mirkwood Archers shooting the Marauders before they can harass. Charizard just keeps sending these units in. It is buying him a lot of time. But yes, Shelob is on the field. I missed it, but Shelob is on the field. Also, almost 25 command points. How many power points does... what? Sunflare is being used somewhere. There is this remnants of the Sunflare destroying a lot of the base and the production of goblins a while ago. He rebuilt it already. Shelob of Azog's being killed, being chased. Shelob is running away. And Azog might die. No, he did not die. Why are you not killing Azog? I feel like you can sacrifice a little, no? 3,000 resources. He probably wants to buy Legolas, but he does not have the command points to buy Legolas. And these armies, these battalions, these harassing battalions of the Goblin player Charizard are making sure that the command points of the Elven player are dwindled down. 500 units of command points on the field versus 400. Dragon Summon, the rank 25 of the power 25 level PowerPoint by the Goblin player. Charizard is on the field now, destroying the production. Bronze attack with the spiders, also attacking some melon trees. He is not controlling his dragon now. He should get him into the face of the Elven player. Thranduil shooting the dragon, actually doing a lot of damage in combination with the pikes. The special damage is ramping up. Yeah, losing his rank 3 production. No more workwood archers. And this looking like the end of it. Meanwhile, losing his cav as well. Charizard defending and attacking at the same time. This power point is 25 power summoned. The summoned dragon is doing a lot of damage. No more production for the Elven player and no army on the field. It's 744 to 300 units. And there is a lot of farms dying. This tunnel network is making it very difficult for the Elven player Gimli to run out of his base. Very well done. This 25 power point summon the dragon. 2 barracks is being built. And a small battalion of Elven units are being surrounded by the forces of goblins. For the forces of the Goblin player. Charizard. Gimli making 3 barracks with his 3k of money, but not having a lot of melon trees. He should build more melon trees. At least the production is back up. The Eagles are doing a little bit of fun, and Azog's trying to level up, doing a lot of damage to these last Mirkwood units, and the Goblins now surrounding the production, and there is another PowerPoint summon. The Worm taking down the production again. The right side of the production is being killed. Haldir is trying to do some damage. The Cav not knowing where to go. The Worm is taking down the cavalry. The stables, the pasture is going down. This does not look good for the Alpha player Gimli. And I assume we're almost done. There's Azog with a cave troll. A summoned cave troll, I guess? No, there's no allegiance. Yeah, the Worm going to fight another barracks. There's only 500 command points available, and the Elven player can only build 500 command point units. 450, another farm going down. Charizard with a lot of harass, just countering everything that Gimli is trying to do. Keep in mind, Gimli is a rank 12 player and Charizard rank 16. They are pretty close on the ladder. Glorfindel even going down very quickly to the Spider Riders, Azog and a Cave Troll. Spider Riders going pikes and going spears just to really make it happen. Wildman summon, End summon being chosen but not being used by the Elven player. There are 3 heroes, which makes it difficult, but the Haldir is not leveled up yet. It's level 3 only. Thranduil, however, dying to the Haldir and the losing Thranduil. That was his big defense. Losing Haldir, I'm sorry. Wait, what? He survived? Oh, Haldir died. Thranduil's still alive. Luckily, Thranduil's still alive. But now Thranduil dying to the Azog. Azog is rank 7 and does a lot of damage. There is nothing the Elven player can do. Only on 300 resources. Can't buy back his units. Probably did and is in a build maybe. But yeah, with 625 command point limit and a few resource buildings that are immediately being harassed again by Charizard. This is proven to be very difficult. Ents being summoned, trying to protect Glorfindel. And Glorfindel surviving. Spiders running away. Shelob is like, I don't want to bother with this. I can wait. Azog destroying a little bit of pikes. Glorfindel trampling pikes. Darkness being used, giving a bonus to all the units. This is a spell boost. So this will stack with leadership. A global leadership bonus. Haldir shooting, Shelob not doing a lot of damage. Shelob slowly but surely taking down a melon tree. Very thematic. Spider Riders with the Spider Shelob just running around and killing the farms. A full army, 977 command points on the field out of 1,000 possible versus the mere 400 of the Elven player Gimli. We are in the end game. This is over. Spider Summon even being used. Mist being used to make it a bit more difficult, but I feel like the command points of Charizard are way more powerful than the ones for the Elven player. Losing production again, and now finally probably going for the production still. Not going for the fortress. Haldir dying by the spiders. Shelob doing a lot of damage. Shield level 2. Probably not a match for Glorfindel. But Thranduil is not on the field. He has no money to buy it back. And yeah, if we look at the Elven player, he is surrounded. Using the Cloud Break, maybe can do a comeback. Probably not. Another debuff being used. It is the bats on the field. But it's not gonna matter. It's not gonna matter. Charizard completely dominating the late game. Did a lot of harassment. Very well done. The farms of the Elven player are being destroyed. Glorfindel is doing a heroic last little stand, not taking any damage. He's level 9, even can heal himself with the Starlight probably. And this is actually being fended off by one lone hero. Elven warriors are very, very powerful. These heroes do not die. So, what else to do? Let's just go for melon trees. Still no upgrades. There's no treasure clothing build. I probably don't need it. But the new armies of the goblins are in the field. The heroes of the goblins is in the field. And this time there is no Blade of Purity. So Glorfindel just has to survive. Slow being used. And yeah, he's not escaping this. He's not escaping. Spider Rider is gonna come help. Oh my god. Sunflare being used, but it also kills Glorfindel and a surrender. Gimli is giving up. Charizard is going for the win and does it. Well done. What a slugfest this has been. Ooh. This has been a 30-minute game between Charizard and Gimli. Very well played though by both players. Gimli rank 12 versus Charizard rank 16. Let's take a quick look at the ladder. We have the Dragon Awe rank 1 and T-Rex Ghostboy rank 2. Solas is 3rd, Andy is 4th, PBR is 5th, the Ritter is 6th, Boero 7th, May Shadow 8th, Irner 9th, MP 10th, Mr. Smock 11th, the King 12th, Gimli 13th, Gurte is 14th, Nuage 15th, Charizard 16th, SPQR 17th, Orcy 18th, Eddie 19th, and Truck 20th. There is no more hyenas in the top 20. Unfortunately, Real Potato dropped down to rank 22. Xewix though very close to the rank 20. Now the ladder is only crocodiles, raptors, lions, T-Rexes, and dragons. This has been Command Point Middle Earth. My name is Enrique, and I'll see you on the ladder. If you like this video, and if you think this daily idea is pretty awesome to get a little bit of update of the ladder and arena and Battle of Middle Earth, feel free to follow the channel and like the channel, like this video, subscribe to Command Point Middle Earth for more videos, and I will see you on twitch.tv if you want to follow the making of and the production of these videos.